Hello and welcome back. Alrighty, so it's been a minute. I was doing something. I forgot that was open. It's been a minute. So crazy stuff has happened. Last time, I'm glad I wrote all of this down. So last time you guys were creating something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but you needed. Oh, right. You were building like head things to be able to counteract the brainwashing of the Theocracy. That's
More,
right.
more importantly, we were asking for um, a way to make a hat of disguise or something similar.
That's true as well. Anyways, you guys got the word that he needs six 13-sided pure diamonds, which are worth a shit ton, and that there was a crate of those being sold at the York auction house in York City of the Kraken's Republic.
Not New York, just Old York.
Just
Nope,
York.
just York.
Just York.
I mean, there is a York
Mm-hmm.
in the
Oh,
UK.
yes.
Okay.
So, what do you guys want to do?
And just so everyone knows, this is mostly for Keck and thought one more.
Huh? I'm confused now.
Who else really needed the disguise that was better than
Oh,
just shoulders?
oh.
Because of
Keck needed a
Probably,
disguise. Sarah needed a disguise.
I would imagine Nox
And
would benefit from it.
no, because they have small things that can cover up little details.
Nox, you don't need like a full suit kind of disguise like they do.
They have stuff that covers your head,
Yeah,
and you can wear
Wait, do I need
clothes.
one?
I suppose the cloak
Not
covers the
really,
tail.
because
not
you
really.
can
What
wear
about
the
the hooves?
necklace that does head up,
Yeah,
or
you
shoulder
could.
and neck up,
It
and then
it
just
does
wear them
neck
under
up.
clothes.
Yeah,
Heck has very massive wings.
and
It
Saren
pretty
has a
much has massive feathers.
giant tortoise shell.
I am fireman.
Just paint it to look like a rucksack.
What about Keck?
Yeah, Keck's
If
got.
you guys have a
Paraglider?
solution other than going to go steal these diamonds,
I think these disguise things could be really fun, so I'm all for it.
Nice. Alrighty.
and we're going for. They said there were 7 there, but if push comes to shove,
There were
we
6.
really need 2. There were 6 there,
There were 6.
and if like weird things happen, we really need 2.
Mm-hmm.
The more the better, ultimately.
Mhm.
The crate itself is worth 1.3 thousand platinum. That's the starting bid.
Damn.
So,
Might have some competition.
yeah.
Well, yeah. The and we had a layout of the place. Did we want to try to put together a plan before going in based on that, or just I don't know, see
Are
what
we-
we did?
We're stealth missioning.
We're kind of stealth missioning. We're expecting it to be at least decently guarded. We can't pay for it.
I mean, we could just. Wait. Is Where's what's his
Sneaky rogue?
name? Turtle. Yes, our sneaky rogue.
He's not here at
He
the
put
moment.
together a plan, and that it was very, you know, literally that's what happened. He said, "Okay, we put together a plan right now based on a map that we don't have."
Mm.
So we have a plan. We just don't know what it is.
Well, you guys had a map. It just wasn't.
We had a map, and he spent like hours and hours of in-game time, apparently putting together a
Studying.
plan.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
But
So
of course,
he
that
has the
doesn't
plan
translate to
of
us
none of us.
actually having a plan out of game.
So we have to go in through the side door and then dress as waiters, and then we we Ocean's 11 this shit. How does that one sound? Wait,
Most
do we have
asking,
anything
do
about
you
the?
want us to literally come up with our own plan right now, or do you want to just hand it to us as if we generally know where we're going?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
One thing that I forgot to do.
Was make a plan.
Nope. Ignore my spelling of things. And I'm going to show this on stream too. Do, 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 do. Camera. There we go. All right.
That's the map.
That's the
So
map.
wait, do we? So they're being kept in the place where the 5 boxes are.
No. So I drew that last. So each thing is labeled. So the foyer is like the beginning area. These boxes to the side are like stairways. And then you have the seating area and the stage. Backstage includes the kind of like pathway that goes to the shipping dock. It's just that the areas around it are mainly like storage stuff, whilst there's like a main path to the shipping dock. And then the front part is the front of the building, and it just has pillars, which are the squares.
Oh, so those are the pillars.
Those are just
Do we
pillars.
expect
do we
to only be
know-
able to get in through the front, or do we go around the back way?
So you could go either way. You suspect that it's probably going to be pretty heavily guarded, given the fact that just one item that you know about is starting bid at 1.3 thousand platinum. You can suspect that there are definitely going to be probably more expensive items there. So the shipping dock and the backstage is probably going to be pretty heavily guarded, as well as the stage will be. But you could try to get in and fake your way in as guests and then sneak back to the backstage, or to the shipping dock, or you can do like what Dante said, and you can disguise yourselves as waiters and go that way as
Or
well.
some other kind of worker or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you two have any spells that you think will be particularly helpful?
I don't really have utility spells. I have Hex.
It's still level 3, right?
Yeah, and I'm
Yep.
just literally asking. Like,
Hmm.
I have Hex.
there's quite a few that you might have that we can try to build a plan around, but I'd just be like, okay.
I mean, no, I mean the rest are like battle spells, so like Eldritch
that's
Blast,
fair.
Green Flame Blade,
I just was
Slayer.
double checking. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Other than his
Well-
general knack for putting stuff to sleep.
so
So
Yeah. I
Probably
mean,
don't wanna-
no, Hex
probably don't want
Hex
to bet
can
on
be
that working,
very
though.
useful. I can like hex somebody's wisdom and then use convincing,
Also,
persuasion.
just as a reminder, the auction itself is 8 days away. It will take 6 days to travel there via boat.
I imagine we're kind of traveling there now-ish, and that's when we're talking. We had a map of the place, and we have time to talk.
Okay, so you guys are in transit.
Yes.
Okay. Wasn't established before, so
Fair
just...
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I'll put you
does
guys...
the map have any small details like windows and such?
No.
Okay.
Just gotta move you guys over before I...
Just a general map. Do we know about like the guard schedule and when they'd be changing out?
Nope.
We have a floor layout. That's what we're working
You have a
with.
floor layout. That's about it. Switching you guys over. Alright.
Did Sarah or did our local rogue expert know anything about how these things are run? How do they retrieve the item after buying it?
So, from what he can gather from
And could we not
just
just ask my dad to buy some of these?
your father does not have this amount of cash at the moment. I mean, he
These
would
have steal us kind of money on them.
he would be able to buy it if it stayed at its original price. But if it went up, he's out.
Yeah.
Which is not something that you want when you're bidding at an auction.
Yeah. Very high baller.
Yeah. So, although speaking about your father, I will say that Saren didn't get this information, but you got this information from your father. That usually how people who purchase them retrieve them is that they are usually after you will go to the foyer and over on, let's say, the left side, there will be a table. If you purchase something, you will go up. You will go up with your number that you got, and
The ticket is
they will essentially write down where you want it shipped to and stuff like that, and they will hire people to ship the objects to the location. And this could be anywhere in the world. It's all like insured and everything. And
so even if we miss it now, we could still steal it later.
highly unlikely, because they hire professionals.
Yeah.
Basically, if we could tamper with the information on where it's to be sent to, we could effectively have it delivered right to us.
Exactly.
We are not persuasive enough for that.
No. That's not being persuasive. That's getting to the right piece of paper.
Or acting
Oh,
like
yes.
the people who are taking that information.
Yes.
I don't think we're persuasive enough for that one.
Yeah.
But maybe
That's
the
deception.
rich people buying it are arrogant enough to believe that everyone is a servant in this place.
Okay.
That's
So.
that can be like a plan B,
Yeah.
No, I want that to be plan A. I don't want to.
and then have a plan B.
I don't.
Other than
I
that,
don't like. Here's what I don't want to happen. We get into a place that we're not supposed to be. Maybe getting past a guard or two. See a box, grab it, and run.
because that's very obvious.
That is plan. I don't.
That's a very kept
find,
plan, I
find
have
them
to admit.
probably have as many ways to stop that specific plan as possible.
Yeah. Probably. So grab and run is Plan Z.
Grabbing one is just like it's plan A that we've already crossed off.
Yeah.
um, that's just with items like these, I'm sure that's the one thing that they're really protecting from. But if they're really protecting from that, it could be a good distraction.
Where the hell
We
is
could have
going?
one group go in as grab and run to distract them, with a second group during the chaos
A diversion.
trying to convince them to make sure it's sent somewhere else while they're
Having
just
one
trying
group is
to.
going to be very dangerous because
Although,
this is
yeah,
this
that
is not
might
a
just
lawful
up
nation.
security. That
I
might
highly
just up
doubt they have
security.
methods other than harm to punish wrongdoers.
I'll do it myself. Probably get
Wanna?
killed very quickly.
Yeah, I just you either get
I
away
mean,
with
it's
it, which oh
funny.
gosh, or nah, you're not coming back.
It'd be funny. Wait, hold on. What about the Duchess? Or what was that? Is that what it is? Duchess, the lady that we met at the party where the dude
The one who got
got
sacrificed?
killed.
You think she would? No, the other one, the one that he knows.
Yes, the
You
one
think
that
she's
was
coming?
from. I mean, she's fucking high up there, so she might be going, but I don't think so.
I don't see her going unless she wants something in particular.
Yeah.
Which is within the realm of possibility, but we're already heading there
Yeah.
and we can't really figure it out.
Yeah. I was going to say we could try and ask her to get us one, because she's more likely to have more money than my dad.
Do we already know
But
if they're being sold separately or as a case?
as a I don't.
Roll me a check. Let's see. Let's do a roll. I really need to print out like a list of skills. I really need to do that. I really need to print out a list of skills
Oh,
and put
yeah,
it next to me
I
because
You know what?
I-
Has a
I
list of skills?
cannot remember.
Any character sheet.
I know, that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now. Roll me investigation, actually. I'll say that you guys were investigating this beforehand.
14.
Okay.
So 15 minus 1.
Anyone else want to roll investigation?
You got mine, right?
Yeah.
All right.
18.
Wow, I actually
So
am less-
both Dante and Nox discover that no, they are being sold as a crate, as a set amount of one unit,
Oh.
which is why they're worth so much.
Okay.
Shame we can't create
Security's
a
gonna be-
counterfeit set. Swap it out.
We don't have an art. Oh wait, we do have an artificer, but would he be able to craft something that would look similar? Do we know what they look like?
Yes.
We do know what they look like.
They look like
Because
diamonds.
they're diamonds that are a very particular shape, and their shape is what's unique about them. So therefore,
They look like a normal cut diamond, except it has 13 instead of 12 sides.
Ooh. Wait, is anyone good with jeweler? Oh. If one of
We've
us is good with jewelers,
we've established that
it's
we
not-
can't make them because the shape is the important part.
Yes.
Or like, yeah, we would have to have diamonds that are raw.
If we could reproduce the shape, then we wouldn't need them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the machine needed to do so that was explained last episode,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
is
letting you know.
very, very expensive.
Mm.
So yeah.
But we
Mm.
could
No
also get
spells
the
that would help
machine,
this.
but we don't know
The
where one of those is. We do know where the actual
Yeah.
diamonds themselves are.
the 13-sided diamond was just for Dante because you weren't here last time. It has very few uses in like use case. They're mainly manufactured for like beauty applications and like jewelry type of things that have like no practical application, which is why the school will not purchase the ability to actually manufacture them if a student requires, because they have such limited and such small use cases that can be done by other means.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything
Um,
like invisible servants or something like that? Something that could sneak in, try to steal it, be very like be caught pretty quickly,
Wait.
but then not die.
What's it called? Nox, you're a druid. You can switch out your spells.
I know, I'm looking through, but it doesn't necessarily mean I've got anything
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something.
I have spells for good people, not like nefarious plots.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've
Fuck.
got things like fog cloud and stuff that could create disorientation, but nothing that would particularly aid a robbery.
Large do.
Not unless, like, I can charm people or something into getting them to do what we need.
Charm people might be
Could you-
useful when we try to get to whatever piece of paper we want to modify.
Could you do something like, well, I mean, you probably have access to pass without a trait. I don't think you
No.
could do anything with animals.
Pass without
Like
trace,
this
I think, is a second level spell.
He's multi-classed.
Do you? Are you not?
He's multi-classed. He doesn't have that.
2 days have
Right.
elapsed at sea.
Oh no. Wait. Druid's got that recent thing. How many levels of Druid are you? 1 or 2?
1.
1.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have any wild shape things.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Otherwise, I would have gone with that to start with.
Yeah, or you could do a thing because they have access to like a find familiar.
Because if they were just like gems, I was just going to be like, I will just turn into a snake and go and swallow them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They might hurt going down.
But I mean, it'd work.
Sharp
Not
edges
as
and
much
all.
as they would coming out the other end.
I mean, you could try speak with animals to try and convince
Provided
an
there's
animal
any
to do that.
animals there, I guess.
Yeah.
Right now, all you got is fishes.
Right.
So I'm thinking right now, so far the plan. We go in. Can your dad do a initial bid in case no one else bids? Because the whole idea of sending them to us instead doesn't work if no one buys them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can do an initial bid. If other people bid, he can be out. Once we figure out where it's going, we can work with them to try and be like, oh, we will take down your information and hand it off to them, and then try to pretend to be their servant and give the information of where to give it straight to the auction. So we can kind of be like busboys along the path. And we tell the people that are taking the information that we work for the individuals. And
Oh wait, could I not go as a
and the people
representative?
doing the buying that we work for the auction.
Could I not go as a representative as of my dad?
That doesn't help us.
Yes, but like that would get me in.
That would
without
get you
being
in.
Suspicious.
You could. You would be able to.
Well, that would get us through the door,
it
but
would-
that wouldn't really.
It would be able to get you through the door.
Yeah.
You
You would-
do
you
not
would be
know
able to
if
have
it would
servants.
get Keck or Nox through the door.
Does his
Yeah.
dad know if their like servants are allowed in?
Or like a +1, like guest.
No clue.
Okay.
It depends on who's hosting it, and he doesn't know who's hosting it. Sorry.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who's hosting it, so the rules
you're-
change pretty frequently.
If your dad is willing to, I guess, loan you a whole crap ton of cash, you could do the one bid instead. Try to get us in, and we'll try to get ourselves situated as part of the servants.
The deal could always be that we'll take the 2 that we need, and he can sell the others on to get the money back.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. That would only happen if we actually end up buying it, which I think shouldn't happen, but it's just to prevent an edge case.
I mean, we could get lucky.
I wouldn't
But I
consider that
very
super
much
lucky. That's
doubt
a
it.
lot of money. And then me and Nox will try to make ourselves become the servants.
If I can't get one of you in at the very least, then whoever
So
we
else
got-
goes as a servant.
Dante doing representative for his father.
We'll try to sneak in alongside
take
him.
at least-
change.
Surely no one as a representative would enter without some kind of servants or attendants. Especially with that much money.
Well, you also one thing is you don't know what the rules are.
It could be against.
It could be bill later, type of thing.
Yeah.
Another
I was
thing
thinking
is
about that.
you also don't know like how high security is. Security might be high enough that even the people who should be most protective feel not necessary to keep their guards around, but just around the building to make sure that nothing's happening and not actually
Yeah.
inside the building itself.
And the problem with that is if I show up with you guys as a servant or guard, then you guys would be stuck
It proves
outside.
that you don't know that, yeah.
But we
Yeah.
could also watch literally anyone else go in. It would have
You're-
us be
that-
pretty
Yeah,
stuck
that's actually a
outside.
fucking point.
If only you can get in that way, it would have us pretty stuck outside. But then you can just forego,
Yeah, if
you
I go
plan
in with
one.
no servants,
and then
Then
just
you
automatically
guys
try to
can-
switch out and pretend to be a servant.
yeah. And then find the servant entrance or something and get you guys in.
I love
Because
Sorry,
there's
we're-
this
Actually,
is an
making
auction,
plans is the
so
part they
there's-
never show in movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
They skip to us already doing it, not plan A. That
It's
we
also
decided
kind of
not to do.
tricky to plan it with only half our team's skill set present.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm ex-
And why that is, I do not know.
I can try looking at the artificer things.
nah.
Is he full? He's full
Yeah.
artificer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Wait, what subclass did he take?
I don't know.
I'll check. I'll check.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head.
Battlesmith.
He is a battlesmith, yeah. Oh wait, don't those usually get like a puppy? Steel defender.
We haven't discussed
Yes.
that yet.
Okay.
We haven't discussed what his character's doing yet.
Okay.
I have some stuff that I've been setting up. If you look in the Discord, our Discord, I've been setting up. If you look at the bottom.
In general or the
No,
other?
no. In the
Oh.
categories. I've been setting up some stuff for you guys. to do stuff between stuff.
Alright.
That way you guys can do stuff whilst between sessions, and we don't have to worry about boring crafting or that kind of stuff during the
Crafting. Yeah.
during sessions. We
Or
can
like
do them.
shopping and stuff.
Yeah, we can do them kind of like outside, but we'll like
Yeah.
we'll review what you got and like what you crafted and stuff before like at the
There's one
session
thing-
starts. But
One thing I'm
Yeah.
worried about is us blending in as servants. If one, they have a uniform, and two, the servants are all equally guards and therefore buff enough that we can't just knock one out and steal their clothes.
Yeah. Wait.
If that happens, we could
Artificers
instead of doing
do
the
have
straight
access.
up steal them thing, like straight up try and
Artificers-
like give the wrong information to the people that need it, we could instead wait for that to happen, and then just straight up book our way into that book and change it.
Yeah. But artificers do have access to disguise self.
Is that
So that
self-only?
could be helpful. Yes, it is self only. So that would be helpful for him. But so we've got a way for me in. That's not super difficult. We've got a way in for dorsal probably.
We got away from
Saren
Ian, possibly the
also
rest
has
of us.
mage hand.
I
What?
just presumed like they weren't going to be with us for this for whatever reason.
yeah,
So we're gonna do a heist without our main infiltrators.
yep.
Yes. They were busy
Oh,
with school. They had
gee.
tests.
Yeah.
On
Yeah, I
infiltration.
don't think Nox would have gone along with this knowing that.
Uh-huh.
It's like suicide.
There are other ways to obtain your treasure. That's all I
By
will say.
talking. Can we just ask really nicely?
I mean, you could try. I just finished putting down all the guard layout for all, where all the
So yeah,
guards
let's-
are.
Here-
I just
here are the
finished the guard
plans.
pathways, by the way, whilst you
Here are
guys were all
plans A
planning.
through D in order. we watch when people go in. Dante goes in as a conviant for his dad. If it seems people are bringing in servants, he'll bring us in as well.
Third day has passed.
Depending on the number of
He will
servants,
try
whether
to
it's
buy the thing if no one else bids. If no one else bids, then we get them in success plan A. If anyone else bids, and we seem to be able to get ourselves to look like servants, we're going to try and grab, like tell him, hey, we will give your information to the back.
and then we,
Yeah, and we
if they're
take his
very
information,
suspicious,
we give them the wrong information, and tell each one that we're a servant of the other.
yeah.
So,
And if they don't
as
believe
you guys
that,
are planning, now you guys are 3 days away from shore. As you guys are talking, your first mate Dante comes in and says, "So, where are we docking? Are we gonna dock at York Ports, or are we gonna dock kind of along the coast to make a hasty exit?"
oh,
I think the ports,
fuck.
because
I mean the
Yeah.
port.
The port could be
wait,
closed down pretty quickly in York.
What about the shipping dock?
Pretty quickly. It's pretty much there. So the way to get in, they've created kind of a shore barrier out of like stone and like walls and stuff. And there's a single entrance to get in. So it's a pretty large area inside, so no one can like crash into each other. But it's pretty secure for closing things down if they need to close down the port.
And if we dock on the shore or some elsewhere that's near,
Well, we could dock
Uh.
we can dock probably like a day away in the forest towards the forest. It'd be another day's travel in, but it'd be the safest bet if things get hot for
It's probably
whatever
the
you're
last
planning.
direction they'd expect us to flee in.
But the problem with that is it is a day away to get to there.
Or
So I wouldn't
So-
have
do
the.
they think that they would
The
be
auction
suspicious
date
if we don't go in?
is 5 days away.
Yeah.
You have
We're 3
3
days
more
away
days
from-
of travel.
They're literally a day there.
So we would get
If it's
there
really only
that
losing
day.
a day, then it's probably worth. But if it's
You
But
would-
if we
with that extra
we think it might
day,
be
we could
suspicious.
scout out the place better. With that extra day, we can scout the place better.
Mm-hmm.
But without that extra day, then
I
we
don't-
get away better.
So like even if we we can't buy it, we can't get in the thing. We try to get to the book and we can't. Unless they chase us out because we're near that book when we didn't realize like, oh, we would be caught. That's the only point where I see it being hot.
Yeah.
We could try to just straight up take it, but I almost like after that one, I almost want to start dealing with the person who bought them.
We have our own ship, right?
Yes. Well, Dante has his own ship.
Yeah.
What
Like-
happens
Shit.
if the person who buys it has it taken
No.
back to their ship and plans to sail back to wherever they're going?
Shipments
No, we literally
happen
asked the person
secondary.
who bought it, hey, can we buy 2? Or see what their general goals are and see if like, hey, you hate the Church of the Saviors? Well, we're gonna use these to infiltrate them. We'll give them right back. You know exactly where we live because we're a bunch of students.
Please don't kill us.
Thank you for giving me great ideas.
Oh no.
Yeah. So almost like before we grab the box and run, I would probably just immediately start dealing with the person who bought them.
Mm-hmm.
Negotiation
I have
does
just
seem-
a quick question for you guys. Do you guys remember what the name of the woman was in the Yule episode? By chance?
The Duchess
Yeah,
or the?
the Duchess.
Duchess.
I think we just called her the Duchess.
Oh, wait. That's right. She was the Duchess of a place. And
She was the Duchess of
Uh,
somewhere in the Kraken's Republic.
Yep.
Okay.
I am figuring that out right now. I just remembered.
So-
Thank you.
You're
Yes.
So I'm
Okay.
thinking we just go ahead and dock, so that way we get the most time and it's the least suspicious. And the one thing that we'll have to be more careful about is if we try to modify the book behind people's back, or if we try to do the pretend to be guards, we don't fail at it.
Yeah.
Or if the one person fails at it, they book it on their own and leave the countryside.
Yeah. To go back. Okay, so we're gonna dock away.
We're gonna dock there.
We're gonna
The
dock
place
there.
that can be shut down.
Okay, so whoever runs away does not run back to the ship.
So they think the
Hopefully
ship
running away is
secure.
not gonna be a thing, but yeah, if anyone runs away, don't run away back. Don't run
In all
back.
fairness,
Don't
if Keck
run.
ran into the forest and they chased him, eventually he could fly back to the ship after the ship is out of port.
And
Except
then I
how
wouldn't be
would he
able to
find
realize
his
which
way
ship
to the
is
ship?
ours.
Because if we just agreed to sail round to the north side of the island, mind you, his sense of direction. Not
Yeah,
particularly
that's one of the big things. The sense of direction.
I'm picturing
is
the
now an
Avatar
issue.
scene, and it's like they are clearly a master of evasive maneuvers.
And actually, they just have no idea where they're going.
Yes.
Where am I?
They're so lost they even lose the guards.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody gets lost in that situation.
Good with that 4-step plan.
That sounds pretty good. So we're
Let's
docking
just
there.
walk in there, and they just give them.
I'll let the first. I'll let the. Oh my god. I would cry on the spot. I would just straight up cry.
Okay, I think we're ready to skip to getting to the place.
Alrighty.
We're
so,
docking there.
You're
We're
docking there. Alright.
We're docking there.
Time has passed. You guys are docked there. I'm, for convenience sakes, going to put that there. And I'll move you guys one square over. So that's where your boat is. That's where your ship is. That's where the normal docks are. Okay. Just in like a map layout. This is where the docks are. The inlet is like right around here. And it kind of just spans the two ends, like here and here, going in kind of like an arc.
Yeah.
And it covers both the residential docks for people who have ships and live in York, and it covers the shipping docks, which are like more for like businesses, swapping goods type of thing. As you enter the city for the first time and you go to the docks, Dante, you have you think this place is amazing. For Nox and Keck, this place smells pretty bad. It's like a mixture of like fish and like sweat and like a whole bunch of different like smells that just don't smell right.
This place smells
Nox,
like my bed.
do you want to not go in here so that the guards don't recognize you if you end up pretending to be someone else's servant? Or, no, I think that's necessary.
I mean, Nox would clearly be uncomfortable.
You get what I'm saying, though, right? If we go snooping around, they might watch more carefully the people that are snooping around.
Next day,
I'm looking for
So if we want to have one group snooping and the other group not,
I'll snoop.
you'll snoop. Do you want to do it on your own and we'll both stay back, or do you want to have one of us along?
I'll do it myself because I'm probably able to be like, oh, I'm checking out what's the place for where the auctions.
Yep, and you want to find out
And I won't.
if their guards have any uniforms, how buff they
Yes.
are. And
I'm
if
guessing
you
No, but I'm
can,
saying in terms
where
of
this
talking my
book
way
is.
out, I could just be like, yeah,
I'm guessing this is like your natural environment.
yeah, this is somewhere I'm comfortable with that I can just.
Nox, I need you to make me a perception check really quickly.
Nox is horrible at that.
I know.
Actually, no, I'm horrible at investigation. I'm not that bad at perception.
Oh, he said.
Okay.
Keck.
Oh wait, that's you, Keck. Don't
Yeah, he
roll
said
what I
me.
don't ask you to.
Wait, I thought you
Nox, not
told
Nox.
Keck to do a perception.
Ironically, I did that.
Ironically, you see nothing. Anyways, okay. I was about to say, you see nothing, and then I realized it was Keck. But you still see nothing. Alright.
Damn.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying more.
That was fine.
It's okay.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
So I guess Dante's gonna go scout out the place.
Okay. I'm gonna do that second. So where are you and where are you and Nox gonna go?
What do you want to do, Nox?
I think you'd probably want to try and get some kind of vantage point to just survey the area if you could get high up at all.
I know a way to get high up.
Yeah, but suspiciously.
I mean,
There are
is an Aarakocra.
So there are
Aarakocras.
Aarakocras. There are Aarakocras around that are flying around, so it wouldn't be that abnormal.
It might be weird that I'm carrying you, but that just means we're trying to fly somewhere.
Although many of them are carrying small packages and stuff and not carrying people.
And fucking tall people as well.
That's true too. They're not carrying people who are like 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
I think we need to find a box, and I need to be a contortionist.
Yeah.
And
You know
put
what?
you.
If
Oh
you
wait,
want,
I can't
this
give you
is
that
not a
idea.
hill that I will fight.
Acrobatics. Oh, put you in a bag of holding. Stick your head out, bro. Oh, we don't. Wait. Didn't what's his name make a bag? He's not. Fuck.
Will his dad give us a bag of holding only to use for this one purpose?
You do know if you go in a bag of holding, you cannot breathe. Correct.
He wanted to stick his head
Yeah,
out.
but
Look.
sticking
I,
his head
I
out.
don't. FYI, I don't need to breathe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
remember that. Okay.
Wait. If we get a bag of holding, we can carry you in. We
Yep.
can carry you inside in a bag of holding.
And then you can
Oh.
literally just
Oh my
open the
God.
bag, and I can just attack people. Like
DM,
black
DM,
tendrils
if
will
we
come out.
go around town to buy a bag of holding, would that be
You-
okay?
It will become the
can
bag
pull-
of doom.
You can pull a me and just dip into a bag of holding like how I dip into the rain.
So,
Bro, why don't I be the like thing for your father? It'd be weirder, but I could carry both of you.
Okay, Nox wants a new house in a bag of holding.
The thing that sucks though is I can't bring other people into the ring. Not yet.
as
Wait, no. I would be able to carry you and then have a bag of holding with him, and that would be the funny part.
as you all are just
Yes.
standing in the street,
You are the
Um,
boat.
Keck, a small black cat jumps onto your shoulder.
Eat it.
A very familiar black cat who kind of like lies across your shoulders and just like peeks his head up and is like, "What's up?"
We're discussing our method of getting inside. Right now, we're thinking of stuffing our friends in a bag of holding. Genius, right?
Why would you do that? It seems counterproductive. Plus, you might tear it.
Like how Keck just does not bat an eyelid at the fact that this cat is talking.
You
already
all
heard
know
it.
this cat.
Wait. Oh, okay. I don't remember.
He's already
this
heard
cat,
it
though.
talk.
You weren't here. This is the cat from your dorm room. He followed you.
Little cat,
I mean,
What do you
they're
want?
not
Steal
certain if they let
something.
more than one person in. And,
No.
help us steal
know.
a thing.
I'm good.
We need, but
Keck's warm.
Ye-
Kind of just like adjusts itself on your shoulders.
bastard.
Why do you think
I'll
that's
get you a
silly?
fish.
We can get our.
I
We
eat
can sneak our friends in.
normal people food. You know. I'm not really a cat.
I'll get you a burger. Wait, do burgers exist?
No. Not here they don't.
I'll get you I'll get you curry, meat and rice.
Maybe. What are you stealing anyways? I wasn't really paying attention.
Some cool diamonds.
Oh.
Can we seriously hire the cat
Diamonds?
burglar right now?
I mean, it's a level 1 druid that's just not.
A level 2
Wild.
druid.
Their wild
Well,
shape
that's
is
more than
permanent.
They
Still a
they
cat burglar.
accidentally fucked up their wild
big
shape,
wild
and now
shape.
they cannot get out of cat form, and they kind of don't want to, so they're kind of just hanging around the party.
I'm gonna just cast dispel magic.
That's not a spell.
This.
So
Okay.
he was telling me something about it being dumb. Well, I'm gonna ask him to clarify. I thought it was pretty smart. Says Keck, proud of himself, coming up with good ideas.
Puffing out his feathers.
These places are usually guarded to the hall. You could try to see what the adventuring guild's doing about it. The local adventuring guild's probably got some stuff up for it.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
Whether it be waiting staff or whether it be guards, Never really know. They usually go to
That's
Adventuring
what a
Guild if they
scurry
need
is.
stuff.
Oh, well,
Are you guys even members?
I think so.
I don't
thought we
think
were
Nox would
automatic
be
members.
yet.
You should check your status. He kind of like looks around and is like, it's probably gonna be towards the city square, the guild hall. So you guys should probably go towards that way.
Okay, let's fly there. Nox, you can look at the place on the way. Lift.
All right. So you guys travel. You guys go around the city. After you leave the docks, the the area with all the docks and all like the warehouses and stuff, it gets much better. The streets are no longer like dirt. They're now like they're like sort of paved. They're more like
Cobblestone?
yeah, kind of like cobblestone paths. And they go all throughout. Where you've entered now, there's a bunch of houses. There's not a lot of businesses. There's like a shop here and there, mainly for like necessities and not for like any like adventuring guild like gear or anything, not like armor or stuff. It's mainly like food and like water and like that kind of like essentials. As you head more towards the city square, it gets a little more and more crowded. There are a lot more businesses across the things. Dante's now joined, so now we got, or Dorsal's now joined, so now we got another infiltrator.
Hello.
Yay, thanks.
I thought we
Yes.
we weren't playing today.
No, that was last week.
You said
Oh,
1 or 2 weeks.
I
And
thought
this
it
is
said
week
2
number 2.
weeks.
No, I
Yeah.
said 1 or 2 because I didn't know. Now I do know. Next week there won't be a session because I will be in California.
I asked
Oh.
yesterday.
And that will be the end of it. After last week's, it should be just consistent. Or next week's, it should just be consistent all the way through.
Okay.
Personal stuff happens in my life and uproots
Yeah,
some
that's
stuff.
fair.
But
I
yeah,
just,
we're not going
I
to go
missed
over
the
what it
or
is.
part.
No, that's fine. I even messaged you, but whatever.
Yeah,
okay,
I saw the
so,
message. That's why I was like, what the hell?
So you come across Dorsal in the city. Is
So it's just
Dorsal,
laying on the ground taking a
we
nap.
have a 4-part plan to try and get what we need.
Wait, but now we have Dorsal and he can do disguise self.
yes. Do you want to go over the plan really, just like summarize it?
Yeah.
Because we already took
Yeah.
a lot of time
Okay.
in like planning it and
Yeah,
everything.
Dorsal
kinda,
Dorsal just woke up from a nap.
Summarize it for Dorsal.
Okay. Plan A. We got Dante, who's gonna go in with his dad, possibly with us as servants, if that seems normal. He's going
Where are we
to
going?
try to buy the diamonds that we need at base price, and if no one else bids, then we're successful. If anyone else bids, it's too much bank for our buck. We're going to have the rest of us that got in, or possibly Dante if he waited a little bit to bid and then not, and then oh yeah, someone else bought it. We'll pretend to be workers with the place. Ask the guy for his information of where to send the product. Go back to the main front desk where you're supposed to get that information. Say that we're workers for that guy, and give our location so it's delivered to us. If that
Okay.
doesn't seem like it's gonna work out, we'll try to find the book where they record that afterwards and change their location to our location.
Well, you assume it's a book.
Yeah, we assume it's the book.
Yeah,
Everything right now, most everything right now is assumptions.
Mm.
If that doesn't work out, we're gonna try and get in contact with whoever bought it, and try to either buy or convince them to give us 2 of these 6 diamonds.
Oh yeah, the diamonds. Okay, cool.
Those are the steps in the plan.
Oh, I didn't upload that yet. Oh, I forgot.
You mentioned disguise self. Dorsal does
That
not have
might
that
help
spell.
people get inside. Do you have any items or anything that you think might be extremely helpful to infiltration or lying or?
No.
Huh.
I have
Great.
guidance.
I'm loving this plan more and more.
I have guidance.
You know what else he has? A bag of holding.
So you'll be with
Oh,
us.
yeah, I do have a
the
bag of
main-
holding.
Of the maybe servants variety.
I could carry you in my bag of holding.
So you do have a bag of holding. We've established that Nox does not need to breathe.
Well, you have like a certain amount of time that you can breathe inside a bag of holding.
He doesn't need to breathe.
Oh, okay. Well, if anybody else wants
This
to hop
is
in.
this is something much
At all.
different.
So he can just stay in there until you.
So if we don't think we'll be searched enough, we could have either me or you, Dorsal, try to walk in as the stand-in for Dante's father, and then carry Dante's ring and a bag of holding with Nox in it inside.
That's perfect.
That is
Make
always
that
an
happen.
option. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be better. We'll just have to see what Dante finds.
Of
But
course,
come
I
with
did
us.
that.
We're gonna go look at the Adventurers Guild.
All right. Dante rubs the sleep out of his eyes and follows him.
Your
You also notice that the
Dorsal does,
dorm
not
cat
Dante.
is with you. What I have nicknamed as the dorm cat because I don't have his name written
Oh.
down. Do you have his name,
What
by
was
the
his
way?
name?
I thought you wrote it down. Someone wrote it down.
Let me check. Pull my notes.
Yeah. Whilst that's going on, so you guys get to the dorm room or the dorm room. You open the door and you get into the dorm room. No, you get to the guild hall.
dorms.
It is a pretty large building. There at the side is a sort of tower with part of it cut out, and there is a woman reading a book.
I do not have the name of the cat.
Okay. I'll have to look into the last session and get it. That's fine.
Heck, we'll go up and say we're in town for a short while and wanted to see if there were any jobs to do in the meantime.
Yeah. Are you part of the adventuring guild?
Say we're in the University of Skills. I thought that was an automatic enrollment.
No, it isn't. It's a separate enrollment. Alright, please. She takes out a quill and some ink and puts a paper towards you, and she's like, fill out these papers. One of you just has to fill it out if you're all the same party.
I think Heck can fill out paperwork.
Nox, please make me another perception check, please.
To see if he can fill out paperwork.
Nope, this is for something entirely different. Nice. Still don't see anything.
Good.
God.
You would have failed filling out that paperwork.
Just so that you know, Nox, I have finished your backstory.
Ooh.
And so I am having you look for something specific. Just because
Glad I'm nailing it.
backstory issues. Yeah. Well, I'm actually kind of glad that you don't notice them yet. So, yeah, that's another thing.
Just
Solbus is 4'2". Holy crappy. Sorry.
Did
Sorry.
you not? Did
He's
you
a
not
dwarf.
realize?
I knew he was a dwarf. I just didn't realize they were that dwarf-like.
I mean, halflings are 3 foot tall.
I mean, you just think
Gnomes
of
are
as
tall.
tiny little people.
Gnomes are taller than half.
Anyways, whilst you guys are, when you finish the paperwork, she's like, alrighty, stamp, magic, like, fills the paper, and the paper kind of just, like, disappears. And you see that on a book on the shelf that says, that written in like gold letters on the spine, it says members, and you see as it glows a bit and then dims back. She is like, congratulations, you are now members of the Adventuring Guild. You are F class adventurers as of right now, and you can only take F class jobs. Take more jobs, get higher in ranking. The higher the ranking, the more it pays, and yada yada yada.
Keck poses like he just leveled up.
Anyways, what kind of quest are you guys looking for?
Something easy in town over the next, like, half a 10 day or so.
I don't really have anything too easy. Really, the only new quests that we've been given are by the auction house, but those are for A ranks, so you guys don't qualify.
Oh, jeez.
There is a cat missing down the road. There is a lady who reported her cat missing. She suspects it went into the forest, but that's pretty much the only quest I have in this area. Go to different... By the way, just so you know, every branch is local, so nothing gets done internationally, except for larger quests such as like the auction house, if they need like a ton of people and they're willing to send out notices early enough. But like small things like a cat missing or something, that's just gonna be local.
I'd be impressed if the cat was
I've never seen an A rank mission. Looks at it. If it's, something that's physical that you can look at.
No, she just tells you about it. Anyways, that's all I have.
It's actually a level 20 wizard as a cat.
So what kind of thing would go on in an auction house that needs people from across the country? It doesn't sound very important or difficult.
It's a large event. There are bound to be... It's a large event, and there are a lot of big names coming. If I remember correctly, I have to go down there soon to help with the with signing people in. If I remember correctly from the big names that are coming, the President of the Kraken's Republic is coming. The Duchess of Turi is coming. The Emperor of Tyr is coming. He traveled a pretty long way. If you traveled through the dock, you might have seen his ship. It's the great big galleon that's out there.
So they need people from all around to protect them in case demons come out and randomly attack all of the world leaders.
Demons?
I mean, I don't know what else would come randomly to attack.
Demons haven't been seen in these lands in over hundreds of years, boy. At this point, you notice that she is an elf, and she is pretty old.
Oh no.
Oh, like old for an elf,
well,
or
what kind
just
of things
old?
would they be
Old
worried
for an
about?
elf.
Well, what kind of things would they be worried about? Still
Assassinations, mainly.
Huh.
That's pretty common. Why, we just have a new president now, because the last one got assassinated, 3 months ago?
Holy cow,
you
maybe
always
we
go
need to
something.
switch tactics, guys. Getting the assassination seems to be making some money.
I don't suggest it.
Security's obviously not that good if people are getting
Either way, you're
assassinated.
making it sound a lot more exciting. Maybe we'll go.
I wouldn't say security's that bad. All of our A ranks have gone and signed up. They're mainly protecting the inside. All of the foreign people who have come from outside guilds are protecting the outskirts building.
So the highly experienced ones are inside.
Yes, and there are a few S ranks that have taken into captaining certain sections of the buildings, so that places are covered.
When is this auction? Is it within the next 10 days? Oh, you said it was.
You have a day to plan everything, and then the auction. So the auction is tomorrow.
Oh, he's asking her.
Oh,
He's prerequisite giving an excuse for why she might see him there.
It's
gonna.
it's tomorrow. Doors open. Doors open about a couple hours past noon.
Oh well, that sounds convenient enough. You guys want to just go to that, see something exciting, some A rank missions.
It's pretty exclusionary. I don't even think you'll be let in, unless you're on the list.
Oh, maybe it's worth trying anyways. Oh well, I think we're good though. Unless you guys want to go find a cat.
We have a cat, I think.
Yes, we do have a
Yeah, it's not that
Maybe
cat.
he wants a friend.
She has a tabby. You guys are
Yeah.
not
Can we
auctioning
go
me
try
off.
to turn our cat in?
You guys are not giving me up. And he kind of like, where is my bag? Here's my bag. Where is... There it is. Keck, you take 4 points of damage as he rears his claws to kind of like stay on you.
Does he get a racial advantage being a cat versus a bird?
Ooh.
No.
Mortal enemies.
Keck will resist the urge to throw him across the room.
Anyways, I gotta go to get ready for prep and to get everything set for tomorrow.
Okay.
If I see you later, I'll see you later. And she pulls like a book, and you realize that it's like a door, and the bookcase behind her, and it kind of swings open, and then she closes it behind her.
What? Did I see what book she pulled?
It was the book labeled Lever.
Oh, wow.
It's not.
I'll give it that.
It's not something. It's not like a hidden entrance. The door inwards is like right next to her. The door into the building is like right next
I
to
could
her.
also see it being just they needed more book space. Might as well use the door as book space.
Yeah, that's fair. That's effective.
Yeah, she's mainly like an outside receptionist for like new people who aren't like versed in the area, so that there's someone like quick to talk to. And because if inside is very busy, you're not gonna get like someone with like information to talk to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nox, did you still want to get an aerial view of the place? Otherwise, I'm thinking we'll just meet back with Dante.
Yeah, I think we'll just go meet back with Dante. Like, off the top of my head, I can't see how I would have a major benefit from doing that now.
So as you look around, you notice that the buildings here are a bit taller than the buildings towards the edges of town. They're about 2 to 3 stories taller than other buildings.
How tall are the outer buildings?
So the outer buildings are, so let's say if there's like a shop beneath them, it'd be like a shop, residential.
Okay, so it varies from like 3 to 6.
Yeah.
As you get closer in. Okay.
As you go over, you see that the auction house is kind of like, if you think of down south in the U.S., those like, how do I describe it? Um, like the buildings with like the pillars, that they would use as like courthouses, kind of like a courthouse look to it.
The ones that try to mimic Roman structures.
Yeah,
White marble.
like that, like kind of like those. It looks out of place for it, but the auction house looks like one of those buildings where it's not made out of marble, but it is like a white. It's like a whiter stone, and it looks like one of those Roman structures, but instead of round pillars, it has square pillars. And
All right.
as you look around, there are alleyways to either side, but as you kind of are going past, you do see that there are guards already on duty. There are guards down the alleyways. There are guards in front of the entrance. They're already posted and are already doing their rounds and such.
Do we want to jump to Dante then?
Dante,
Yeah.
as you left the group a while ago, so
Yep.
the group is not here yet, but you approach and you see as there is a captain, there, a very built, muscular woman who is fully armored up, and she is giving orders to other people in armor, and she is going, all right, you guys are going to go down that alley, you're going to go back and forth, make sure that nothing happens. There are no windows to any of the alleys, so don't worry about someone jumping out a window or anything. The only pathway is from up above you, the roof, so make sure you're looking above and make sure you're keeping track of how often to look. Don't look up the entire time because you're going to miss what's in front of you and you're going to walk into something or someone.
Explain.
And that could be the end of you. Now, you guys got to be on alert. This is high duty. Got it? They're like, we're not newbies at this. We're A ranks. As far as I'm concerned, you're newbies. Now get to it. And they kind of disperse as she walks towards the entrance of the building. And they kind of separate and go off into either side of the alleyway.
So, how closely does the visual match the map pretty well? Structure of the building and stuff.
Yes, so it does. Yes. I would say the building's more rectangular than what I drew. I drew areas that aren't like I didn't draw the areas that were inaccessible. So there are areas that are like inaccessible, that you could probably hide, but they're towards like the back of the building, as like the front of the building is mainly accessible to everyone. It's mainly like the backstage area. There's like inaccessible parts.
Wait, did she not see me?
She wasn't paying attention.
Oh, cool.
She was mainly paying attention to the other people who are hired to guard the building.
And are there any other like just regular people just walking around near here right now?
Oh, of course.
Okay. So it's not like weird that I'm close to this.
No.
Okay. Can I go in?
No.
So like the doors are closed. She's
The
out
doors are
towards
closed
the
and there
front.
are guards to either side of the door. I mean, you can attempt to, but you get the feeling that it's probably inaccessible right now.
Can I try anyway with the excuse that I want to make sure for my own security and my father's for the auction that's gonna happen tomorrow to make sure that everything's
You can attempt to,
secure and
yeah.
there's no opening?
You can always try and
Okay.
attempt.
Fantastic. I'm gonna do that. Basically, the excuse is I want to make sure there are no openings in their security, so that my father and I feel safe coming to this auction.
Okay. So you walk up the steps, and one of the
Oh, my
guards
father,
says, "Sorry, sir, not accessible to the public."
I'm going to be attending this auction tomorrow.
Oh.
Yes, I just wanted to check on security and make sure everything indoors is well maintained and making sure there's no openings. I want to feel safe after all.
Roll me a deception check.
Yay. +5. Ooh!
Fuck!
Damn. Damn!
24. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get you how do I say this? He like is like, "Oh, okay," and he like begins to open the door. Nope. He just opens the door for you and he's like, "All right, go right ahead."
Not even an escort.
Nope.
Damn it, don't give him ideas. You bastard.
Kidding. So you enter the foyer.
I mean, it'd be valid as fuck.
And you see that there are people who are starting to guard. There are two gentlemen here. They look pretty bored, and they're kind of like talking to themselves, like, why do we have to guard this now? There really shouldn't be the both of us. I mean, no one's gonna get in. And as he says that, he looks over towards you, and he's like, "Sir, you're not supposed to be in here."
I'm just doing a check around to make sure that security is all top notch.
And who would you be?
I'm going to be a guest here tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
attending the auction.
Well, these are the standards set by several kings. There aren't even all of us here, so so you best leave before we have a situation.
Well, I mean, if it was really a problem, then the guard at the front wouldn't have let me in. So,
The guard at the front let you in?
yeah.
Okay, fired.
You can go talk to him. You can go talk to him.
Is
I'm not
that
bullshitting.
is that a 2 or a nat 20? No, that's a nat 20. That is
Damn
that is not a nat 1. Okay, so that is just a 2. Okay. New dice set. Not really sure which. It caught me off guard because it's in Roman numerals and not in like normal like writing like every other single number is. So I
Oh,
was like, is this a 2? Is this a 1? Or
Keeps you
is
on your
this a
toes.
nat 20? It's a 2. Okay.
One of them.
He's like, alright, but I'm watching you.
Wazowski.
Watch me all you want. Enjoy the view.
Make a perception check, please.
Deception. I love my +5 to deception.
I said perception, not deception.
damn
it.
Damn it. No. 6.
Okay.
Fuck. I
Okay.
went from a 21 to a 6.
Come on, we've never seen anything.
You notice that
We're blind.
he's a little bit flustered by that comment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as you look around the room, on the left hand side, you do see a table. The table doesn't have anything on it, but what is interesting is that behind the table is a small pedestal with a bag on it.
Does it look like familiar or anything?
It looks like a bag of holding.
Ooh.
Home sweet.
And there's nobody. Wait, the guards are near that one, or?
There is the guard that is eyeing you is closest to that one.
Ah, okay. Well, he's got his eye on me, so I can't really go up to that one. I'm just gonna do like well, at least of this room, a good scan.
There isn't really anything in the room other than that. You feel like the room is kind of out of place, being a foyer and not having like tables or like waiters around or things like that. But
Yeah,
then
it's
again, it's
really
a day
empty.
beforehand. It's really empty.
It's very empty.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see the doors to the next room.
Yes. So there is.
Okay.
So there is a door in the center, and there are doors, to the left and the right. You see the columns on the picture.
Yeah.
On either side of the seats. So those are stairways that go up to sort of like a balcony where you can like look over. And there are doors going to those sides as well, but there are also doors to go into the center.
I guess for now I would go through the big doors.
Okay.
Check out the big room.
As you open the bigger door, you see as people are still setting up. People are setting up like small chairs and stuff in like rows so that people can like sit and still be able to like see. There's a bit of like, so the auction house has a bit of a rise. So as you entered, you had to go upstairs, like steps to go up to the front door. And you can see that those steps were mainly there so that the seats can like stagger. So there's a pathway going down that's kind of like slanted down, and then there's like steps, like larger steps that people are setting up chairs inside of those like areas.
Goes down.
Kind of like
to
kind of like if you go to like a large like university, like those kind of classrooms where they have like the staggered steps, kind of like that kind of situation. And at the it's a pretty rows up from like the bottom row, but there's the stage and there are dark, deep red curtains just drawn close. And there is a
wait, I can see where the balcony and stuff. The balconies and stuff
yes,
are.
there are several balconies, and they're kind of scattered about the sides of the building. Yes.
Okay. So I see where the balconies are. I see where. the setup for the chairs are. There's the stage. There is. Wait, what's behind the curtains? Or
You don't know.
what areas?
You can
Okay.
assume it's
Could I-
backstage. Just from like thinking back to the plans that you had, you assume that it's backstage.
Okay. Can I try to go to that, or does it seem like someone's gonna stop me?
There is another guard who is dressed just like the woman that you saw earlier, this time a man, and they are kind of like scanning over everything, and they spot you and they go, "Yo, what are you doing here?"
I'm here checking. I've told the other ones before you. I'm checking out the security.
I don't care what you're doing. If you ain't a guard, get the fuck out of this auction house.
Do you want to talk to the other guys before? The ones that led
And
me through?
he takes out a spear from his back. And he
Oh,
readies
wow.
to throw it at you.
Very nice. Yes, a guard threatening one of the fucking customers for
And
this
he
auction
throws
house.
it.
Very nice. I'll take this with your superior.
What's your AC?
13.
Ooh. He
I am fully
just
Karening this shit.
misses. And
I am fully
It
Karening this shit.
hits the door, and it goes right past your head.
Very well. I
Just
shall
remember
leave,
the
but
I
I'm
can just
taking
picture
this
the
up with
arched
your
eyebrow.
superior.
You take the spear?
No. I'm telling him, I shall leave, but I'm taking this up with your superiors. I'm letting them know that you threw a spear at a guest of this auction house.
Yes.
Goodbye.
A guest, before it even opens, smells like a plot of assassination.
Take the spear.
I'm picking up the spear and leaving.
You gotta tell him
As-
before you leave your.
Please make a
superiors will be
strength
hearing from
check.
Karen.
Please make a strength check for me, please.
The strength check. Athletics.
Sure. Athletics.
Yay.
You do not upheave the spear.
God damn it.
It
And
is
then tell.
very much dug through
Oh.
this door.
Fuck.
And you now realize at the power that you have angered.
Oh. Well, I'm still gonna take it up with Superior. I'm gonna do this whole fucking Karen shit. I'm going all the way up to the bitch.
Then you can go up with the church.
What you should say before you're leaving, or as you're leaving. Kinda.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
says
go talk-
he
I'm
says
gonna talk to
as
your
you're
manager.
leaving, then you can take this up with the Church of the Saviors.
Oh god, he's one of them.
What you
Might
should
explain
say
why
as
you
you're
weren't too
leaving, Dante.
popular with him.
Yeah, I'm
Just
walking out.
yell out.
I'm leaving.
Just
I'm
yell out.
talking to
Imagine
Yell out
being
what?
a guard and missing your shot.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
Like,
Yeah,
Alrighty,
I'm
ciao.
fucking doing that. I'm definitely fucking
You
doing
guys
that.
all remember the plan, right? You won't be messaging about
Yes.
it. Awesome. See ya.
Must be a terrible guard to miss your shot. Oh,
I
are you gonna
missed.
claim it's a warning shot too?
on purpose.
Oh, sure. Big boy. Can't fucking hit a little man. Ooh,
And
look
in
at
a
you.
instance, a puff of smoke happens in front of you, and he is now towering over you.
Aw, you thinking you're gonna intimidate me. Anyway, bye. I'm gonna wave, little kiss, and leave.
He is furious.
Yeah. Yeah. Piss him off. Yeah.
All right. As
leave.
you exit,
Uh,
the
But I
party.
got a good look at the. Wait,
You gotta go look at what?
just real quick. Did I get a good look at the people that were setting up? The people setting up and the guards' outfits.
Make me a perception check.
I really hope that.
So the guards themselves don't appear to have any particular outfit. However, the staff setting up do. However, you do not remember what that outfit looks like as you leave the auction house.
That sucks.
As you leave, you see both Dorsal, Nox, and a cat drawn across Nox's shoulders.
I'm gonna relay them the information about what I saw. And guards not in uniform, but in armor. And the workers there were in uniform, but I don't remember what it was.
The cat goes, well, that was a stupid move. As you talk about your trifle with one of the guards. You know you're probably banned from entering now.
No, I'll talk to the, I'll go talk to the lady.
How do you know if the lady is higher than him? They could be on the same match. In which case, nothing will happen.
Then I guess we just gotta take down a whole church.
That won't happen.
That's the whole-
The church
that's
controls
the
an
whole-
entire nation. And if it's
That's-
anything of what you guys have said about this nation, they're all brainwashed. Every single civilian would come after you. How would that do for our mission inside of that country?
True.
We'll wing it.
We'll figure it out.
The cat just spit in
Dante
facts at
and
you.
Dorsal. He spits.
Behave yourself, cat, or we'll give you that old lady.
Yeah. Good luck. I got claws, remember?
That's the best fucking threat. That is the best threat.
Dorsal and
Give
the
you the
cat
old lady.
actually get along really well.
Nox, why are you so cold?
Hmm?
Your shoulders are so cold. They're nothing like Kex.
Come sit on mine.
No. You're gonna burn me.
Why not? Afraid. Exactly.
Anyways.
Little cat talking shit.
Anyways, where are you guys gonna go now?
I don't know. Where are we gonna go? All right. Good talk, guys.
I zoned the fuck out. Oh gosh.
Oh, that was fantastic.
That was so smooth.
Great, good talk, guys.
somebody clip that.
I don't know how. Do we have any viewers right now?
No.
Damn it, we'll have to
I don't
wait for
know.
YouTube.
Yeah. It says we have 2, but I don't know how accurate that is. I just clip that. I don't know how far it goes though. So we will
Fantastic.
find out. Anyways. So where are you guys gonna go?
Where are we gonna go? Fuck.
I don't know. They mentioned a plan. I was still half asleep.
Let's just go to the bar.
I don't know if that was a part of the plan.
I mean, maybe there's people there that have. Or we could try and find people that are trying to rob the place. And steal their plan. So we don't have to plan anything at all.
Or just let them do all the work and then rob them.
That is true. We could do that. Alright.
To the shady places.
Alright, so we're gonna, I guess, go to the bar and see if we can find anybody who's looking to do the same thing we're doing and potentially rob them.
So, are you gonna go to the
Hope they're
bar
talking about it
in
openly.
in the central of the city, or are you gonna go to the sketchiest place you can find and go to a bar?
Sketchiest one. Sketchiest fucking bar.
All right. So you go to a very sketchy bar, a very rundown. There are.
Does it have a sketchy name?
Yes, it's called the Illmeyer Bar
Ooh, I like that one.
or Illmeyer Inn. Sorry.
Doesn't sound sketchy enough.
We need it to be.
Don't
more
worry, we'll
sketchy.
lower its reputation.
Yes.
As
bar that-
you enter, there is a prostitute at the door that goes over to Dante and goes, "Why, hello, big boy. Care to have entertainment for the night?"
Is she hot? This is important for plot.
Okay.
Let's roll for it.
She is not. If you were to put her at a 10, she'd probably be like a 4.5.
Temptation to cast
Fantastic.
detect poison and disease.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh god, alright. Oh man. Where is it? There's nothing actually to like. But yeah, it's just a
It just happens.
concentration spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look around and you detect poison and disease. You can see that
And
the
disease.
drinks are pretty bad, are pretty old, and are nearing like poison level old. And as you look at the prostitutes, they are pretty diseased.
I
Lost
think
ya.
you cut out.
I heard pretty. And I don't
Yeah,
think that's what you meant.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably not it. Probably not it.
I don't think there was anything pretty about it.
I heard a dice roll, but I didn't hear anything before or after that. So
You will
Confusion.
never know what it is for.
wait, you cut out when right after you said pretty. Can you hear
Oh,
us?
pretty diseased is what I said. Sorry.
Ah,
I didn't know I
diseased?
cut out. Yeah.
very diseased. Okay, cool.
Right up
Then,
Dante's alley.
Be gone, boss.
Right up Croc's alley, too.
Oh my god. No, leave him out of this. We had a paladin back then. I could get away with it. Now
We
don't.
did. So, backstory for, because this was never live streamed, but
Is this
in
because paladins
in
are
the
immune to
previous
disease?
no in the previous campaign, he was a bard. In the previous campaign, before we started streaming, he had a character named Croc, and he had sex with a prostitute. And I rolled to see if he got any diseases, and he got chlamydia.
And then, but because we had Gash,
Yeah, because you had a paladin,
paladin,
he was
lay on
able to
hands.
cure it.
yeah.
Imagine being a monk. You could sleep with whatever hookers you want.
Oh, dude, don't even.
Well, because after a certain level, I think
Yeah, I
you
know.
gain immunity.
It's very annoying for
Paladins do
me.
too, I think.
Yeah. But anyways, going back to right here and right now, you're in a pretty sleazy bar whose main
Fantastic.
revenue seems to be the prostitutes, since nobody is drinking. There's maybe like one or two people who are drunk off their asses.
I'm gonna sit somewhere and try and see if I can overhear some conversation.
You roll me perception. As you tune your hearing to listen into conversations that are just being softly spoken, you hear drunken antics and you hear beds rocking.
Terrible.
And you hear nothing else.
Nox, what do you hear with your something ears?
I was gonna say, choose your next words carefully.
Nox, roll me perception.
Finally.
You
Yeah.
Probably hear more details than I want.
You tune your hearing, and you can hear the
I'm used to the
sounds
birds and bees,
of
but damn.
moaning and you can
some
hear a
macaroni.
whip every now and again, and then a moan preceding it.
That's just an
Oh
illusion.
god.
You hear macaroni being stirred.
You can hear you can just hear more drunken antics and more bed rocking.
Poor Nox.
With his superior hearing.
No, sort of whispered conversations.
Nope. There's like two people in this bar that are off the table drunk. Or on the table drunk.
There's no like shady looking dudes.
Nope.
We went
Till
to
we join in.
the wrong kind of shady bar.
All right, cool. We're going to the regular bar instead. Fuck this shit.
We need to find a hookerless shady bar.
Alright. So, you guys travel back to Central and you get into an inn and the innkeeper's like, "Why, hello there. Are you here for the auction?"
Yes.
Yes, and how many rooms will you be having?
One.
One room? How many beds? 2? 3?
Guys? How many?
One bed?
I don't know. How many are
one
there?
bed.
Like, probably 3 of us?
There's, wait, where did Keck just go back to the ship or something?
Yeah, Keck said he wanted to do more recon. And so he went
Alright.
off to do more recon.
So just the fucking, I guess, 3 beds.
Alrighty. And he pulls out a key that has a little tag on it that says 3B. And then on the other side, it says room 21.
Fantastic.
And he goes, "Alright, it'll be the 3rd floor. It'll be the second floor, first door on the right. And here is your key." And he hands me the key.
Thank you.
"How long will you be staying with
Great.
us?"
Till we leave?
A night.
"A night?"
A night. A night.
Alright. That will be 5 copper. Sorry. Did I say I'm thinking of the wrong currency. Give me 1 second. Currency.
Silver?
That will be. What does that say? Did they change the scale for Electrum?
No. Yes?
Yes, they did.
Electrum is. Oh wow, they
'Cause
did.
I thought it was 5 Electrum to 1 gold.
Apparently now it's 2 Electrum.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay. I
That
just
is-
noticed that. Okay. That is very interesting. That is something we just discovered right now live. That will be 10 silver.
All right.
That's an expensive ass room, man.
It is an expensive effort. We here.
True, but at least you'll have the bed to yourself, unlike in that other place.
Do you have your own
Wait.
beds?
I was gonna say we have our
You
own
have your
beds.
own. You have your own like mini room in the dorm rooms. What are you talking
Hey,
about?
no, I'm on about the last bar we were in.
Oh,
I'll just flip him gold.
and he goes, "Very well, thank you very much. Alrighty."
Head up to the rooms, I guess.
This bar, I will say, as you enter through the door more, as you get past his like little desk there. Ew. This bar is a little more crowded. There are a lot more people of not like middle class, but like sort of like not like high middle class, but more like lower middle class. In the bar, as you go upstairs, you see that there are more higher middle class people living in like above the bar. And as you ascend to your room, you enter the key, and as you click it to open it and you open the door, you see as the room kind of forms in front of you, as not like the room itself, but like the furniture kind of like forms in front of you, and there are now 3 beds in this room. Oh, magic. Why does everyone have to use magic all the time?
Yeah.
Can't you just build a bed and just leave it in a room?
No, you got
Why would you not just magic it? Magic, good.
magic's great.
Magic,
Oh, really?
magic everything.
Then let me ask
Love
you,
is-
what kind of spell gives you a magic bed? When is that gonna come in useful?
Fabricate.
They have one actually.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know it. Cat kind of like gets off, knocks his shoulder, and kind of just like strides into the room.
I look at the cat. Well, you don't know everything, cat.
No, I don't. I'm only level
you
2. I'm still very young.
I know. We talked about this.
Child.
I am not a child.
What's it? Lemon's hut or something like that. I'll look it up.
Ooh. There's fabricate, which you can use to create from materials. There's magnificent mansion, where you get a mansion.
Tiny hut.
There's tiny hut, where you have a tiny hut.
Rope trick.
Did you guys really bring school
trick.
books here? Just to prove me wrong?
Yes,
Yeah.
just for you.
I mean, really,
You
it's
didn't
to
bring
prove anybody
anything
wrong.
useful for a heist? You brought school books?
No, we have a little dude that can disguise himself.
Mhm.
That's you, by the way, Doris. Make sure to prepare disguise stuff.
I don't think I have this guy, so.
You can. Can't artificers switch out their prepared spells?
I believe with a long rest, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me take a look at that.
I'm pretty sure with any caster, during a
Any
long rest, you can
non-warlock.
exchange your spells.
Not wizards and stuff.
Not wizards,
Oh,
because
wizards,
wizards,
no.
Druids and clerics.
yeah.
It has to be known spells.
No,
Yeah, they gotta be
wizards
known spells.
definitely can. As long as they know, as long as it's in
Yeah.
their spell books, they can
As
search
long
them
as
out.
it's in their spell books, wizards can. They can't do any like new spells that they don't know.
I didn't think
Yeah.
wizards actually needed to prepare anything. It was just
Yeah.
in the spell book.
They have to prepare. So wizards have two things.
But if they
So they
have-
have their spell
if they
book,
have-
which is written
Yeah.
down all their spells that they know, and then they have their prepared spells, the spells that they're
shit.
prepared to cast.
I do know that
during
spell.
any like long rest, a wizard can change prepared spells to be what they want, but it has to be in their spell book. If they want to learn new stuff, they have to like take the time to actually write it in their spell book.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They have to, like, if they find a spell scroll, then
Yeah,
they type on it.
they'd have to take the time to like put it into their spell book from the scroll.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that.
Yeah, wizards are kind of nice that way, that they're able to just switch out.
Wizards are also fucking ridiculous with their shit. They get
Yeah.
stupid strong.
You were getting quieter and quieter as you spoke.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Am I good now, or?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, cool.
Anyways,
Um,
nightfall comes,
Yeah.
and the bar is pretty loud, like loud enough that you can hear stuff from the second floor.
Ooh, can I go check it out now?
Yeah.
See
As
if
you
there's
go
any
downstairs, you see the bar is pretty bustling. People are off work. They're airing their grievances. You can see that there are a couple of people in the armor that you recognize from the auction house.
Can I go try and listen in on their conversation?
Uh-huh. Make me a stealth check.
Let's do 18.
Okay. Okay. So as you kind of like sit at this table like behind them, and they're talking, and you hear them discuss about the plan, and they're like, man, walking through that alleyway was sure tough all the day, just back and forth, looking above, making sure nobody's jumping between rooftops. I can't wait till they put up those barrier spells on the roof. Yeah. What did they say? They're gonna dome it across the entire thing? Yeah. They're gonna use some kind of like protective equipment that some artificer made. And once it's powered with some magical energy, it'll continue to work. Just gotta get a little to start up. Anyway, it's supposed to be pretty strong, and if it ever gets like disrupted or something, there's supposed to be an alarm that goes off. And they continue talking and talking about nothing, and then you hear, yeah, and then there's all those adventurers from out of town. Yeah, they're taking up the night shifts, thank God. Us local people got preferred hours. We gotta do it during the day, and they gotta do it all night. The suckers. Pretty sure many of them prefer it that way, though. But, who knows. Anyways. Hey, where are those beers?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave from that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I go tell the dudes about the fact that the night shift is different days. The days are a little more lazy, but the nights, I don't know.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. If I made them come across as more lazy, I apologize. It's not that they're lazy; it's that they're just tired
I mean,
from doing the work all day.
yeah.
They're exhausted from the day of work, but they're not like lazy.
Okay. Well,
Lies,
maybe the night
they're
shift
lazy
ones
hillbillies.
are lazy. Yeah.
Oh, it's cold in my room.
Should we check out the ones on night shift? Or should we just send this cat
Yeah,
to
we can
do
go
it?
take a look.
It's useless.
Yeah, let's have the cat be useful.
What? What do you want me to do?
Be useful.
And
Go look
Go
around
check out,
the auction
check out
house.
the night shift.
fine, I'll be back.
Such a good kitty. Dorsal pets him on the way out.
That feels good. Kind of like stays a bit as you continue to scratch him. All right.
Go. Go.
All right. So the
Alright, me
night,
and Dorsal
decides,
hardball.
he doesn't come back until the morning. And when he comes back, he's like, night shift was, interesting. I wouldn't try it at night.
Why is it interesting? What'd you see?
Well, there weren't a lot of, let's say, swordsmen. There were more casters than anything to the outside of the building. There were also, they put down a lot of alarm spells. That's what took me so long. I had to get through them all. One went off. Well, two. Well, almost all of them went off. But I was just a cat. I just meow, and
Huh.
they didn't really bat an eye. I will say though, the areas that are, and he kind of like jumps up on a bed and like points to your guys' map that you have out. Next to the stage and where the backstage ends, he's like, I will say that these back areas are stairways. They look like fire exits. Like if there's a fire, a quick escape for those that are probably in the balconies area. But that's all I could really see. Nobody was going in and out, so I wasn't able to like get into the building, and there was no entrance to the building. There was one, like a window for the basement, but that was like all boarded up with steel. I don't know if it was like a steel plate or something, but it's all boarded up. Can't get in. So I would probably go during the day. The casters were very scary. They looked almost like they were S rank from the adventuring guilds. They weren't. They were definitely not A rank. I can tell you that. They were definitely more powerful.
Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, good job, Kitty and Dorsal Pets.
And he purrs as you pet him.
Well, looks like we go in the daytime, folks.
Well, I mean, it is the next day, so wait, did you
The
do
auction
preparing
is
for-
today.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you prepare the disguise self?
I did.
So,
Now that I know that's an option, yes, I do.
we're gonna go. We're gonna watch and scout out to see somebody else go in first. See what happens if they go in with a group or just by themselves. And then you guys will either be my servants or disguise yourself as the servants there.
You guys are really gonna go this early in the morning?
Well, around what time is it starting?
Don't you remember what the lady at the Adventuring Guild said?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember.
I wasn't there.
Nox?
Knox?
Nox is apparently another plane of existence.
Apparently.
Yay. I love being
So you guys want to head in early?
No,
Oh,
what
there he
time?
is.
What time does it start?
I don't know what time it starts.
Really? You all don't pay attention
Yay.
to the most important bit that lady at the Adventuring Guild told us.
Apparently.
I
They
wasn't paying
open the
I wasn't paying
doors
attention to her.
an hour past noon.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, you were paying attention, Cat. I mean, why? If you got it, why would we be paying attention?
I might not always be paying attention.
Come on, let's be honest, Cat. You're gonna be hanging out with us for a long time.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, because I'll give you the good
So-
pets as he pets him under the chin.
I feel a little funny, and he kind of like shakes like a cat does,
Oh, what's wrong with you, Cat?
and he turns.
Crap.
I'm just
he's
turning
not
it.
a cat anymore.
oh no. Oh no.
Turning it for chat
Oh, he's gonna turn into
And
a
he
human
turns
or whatever he is.
into a white cat, and he looks at his paws and he's like, "Ugh, I didn't want to be white. Must
He
have been one
sneezed.
of those alarm spells."
He's white now.
He sneezed so
Yeah, he's white
he
now.
sneezed so hard. He sneezed so hard he went albino.
Must have scared himself.
Dorsa looks
You
over at
look
him. What
as like you've
happened?
seen a ghost.
Did you suddenly age 90 years? What's going on, buddy?
He kind of like paws you in the face. Not like claws, but just like a soft like
slap.
hit to the face. Yeah. I'm still the same age. It's just turned white for some reason. Must be because I passed some type of alarm spell that someone did. I don't know.
Changes cat's colors? I didn't know they made alarm spells like that.
Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe if I went through one, I would become a white fireman.
Yeah, let's find out. I got an alarm
Nox
spell
uses
ready to go.
thaumaturgy to change his flames to white.
You bastard. That's
All right, we're
cheating.
gonna have to try this out later. I'll cast an alarm spell and we'll see who changes color.
Anyways, this is where we are going to end for the night. The heist will come tomorrow. Will come not next week, but the week after.
Okay.
Next week I will be doing personal matters, and I will be flying to California. Actually,
Okay,
that
so next
reminds
week,
me,
no
I need-
D&D.
Yes, next week no D&D. I need to text my aunt to make sure that she talked to my dad because they're paying for my ticket to come out. So I got to make sure that that everything's squared away so that I can come
I
out.
just want to make sure so I'm not napping when you guys start.
Anyways, have a great day, everyone. Have a great night if you're on the East Coast. Day if you're not. See ya later.
Yeah.
See everybody later.
Bye.
Yeah.